Welcome home. This is the Residency Podcast. I am Jeff Tomasic with Drew Belcher and Lo Raven.
Hello.
We are here in Las Vegas to bring you our takes on the biggest stories in business, entertainment, hospitality, and pop culture. Make sure to subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts. Give us 5 stars. Write a review on Apple. Follow on Spotify. Check out our full video episodes on YouTube. Episode 58.
58.
How you feeling, bro?
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Yeah, morning time.
Whatever time it is that you're listening to, have a day.
Morning pod for us.
Have a great
Be
day.
great.
It's morning for us right now, though.
Yeah. I got my Starbucks.
Lo is the winner of the week. Got featured on Nike.
Nike,
Ooh.
I saw that.
App.
What a fucking legend. He's like, hey, man, download the sneakers app from Nike. I was like, whoa. Nike's got an app, sneakers. I'm downloading it. He posted it. It was dope. Good
Yeah,
job.
it was cool, man.
How did it happen?
Yeah, one of my buddies, I guess, put my name into this thing, right? And he had one of the features as well on a previous episode series they did. So they reached out. They're like, hey, do you have a great story about how you got your favorite pair of sneakers? And I was like, yeah.
Do you have a great story about how you spent a fortune on my company? Sure, I'll give you two seconds of fame.
Dude,
Here's 15 seconds. Have at it.
What's so sick is like the background of this, right? Is like I didn't have like the fucking shoe was $300, right? So I didn't have fucking $300 just sitting around to go fucking. So I like scrounged up like every penny. I was like, I need these fucking shoes, and last minute I did it. I stayed outside and fucking slept in my car for fucking 10 hours. Got in line and I almost didn't get the fucking pair of shoes. So
That's the story
that's
on that.
basically the story. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, check it out on the sneakers app. It's gonna live on there for hopefully for
And they're
a
featuring
while.
just everyone's stories on how they got crazy shoes.
Yeah. So the first one they did was What You Got. It's so like they kind of did everybody from like Jamar Chase, who's the new draftee going into the NFL, to regular Joe Schmoes. And just like saw what they had in their closet. They showed off like 5 or 6 pairs of shoes that they loved. This new one's called Grail Tales. So tales on how you got your grails.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm on episode 2. So it's
So
kind of
do
cool.
you now get free shoes for life?
I fucking wish.
That is an absolute no.
yeah. And it's on the sneakers app, so everybody can keep catching them fucking L's.
There's certain brands that like pay you to do stuff for their brand, and then there's certain brands that let you do stuff for their brand.
Exactly.
And it's a big deal. Like
For sure,
Nike
for
is one of
sure.
those
100%.
like, hey, I'm gonna let you talk about my brand on my brand's
On
content
our app.
about our stuff. And they're
Yeah.
like, are you? No problem, Nike.
Yeah.
I'll go out and
I'll
make
make
this
a nice
content
little
right
piece
now.
of content for you for free. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to go buy some new shoes, a new shirt, Nike,
sure.
everything. I'll be right back.
No, for sure.
How much you make on that? No, I actually spent $1,000.
I actually spent $700.
Yeah, there's certain brands that just like create that hype.
Yeah.
Nike is
Yeah.
by far the top of the list. I feel
Yeah.
like.
The cool part though is like the exposure, right? Everybody like that is into sneakers is on that app. Everybody watches those little like content reels.
You should at least get front of the line access for 2 drops.
Something, right?
Front
Something
like
that,
full
right?
price, but just front of the line access.
They do. I can't say what they compensate, but they do compensate you. It's cool. It's dope. But it's just great being on the Nike app. So
I'm wearing flip-flops right now.
So,
So,
guys, we're maybe a couple days away from being sponsored by Nike. Is what pretty much Lo just said.
that'd be hot.
So Lo's a winner of the week. Drew, I'm neutral of the week.
Hey, Drew took a
my
fat L.
life was just whatever. Drew's the loser of the week.
I'm going to hold that L with high regard.
Burned his finger in a deep fryer.
Oh, deep fried the entire fucking finger. It is absolutely horrible.
It's disgusting.
Guys,
I have never had a burn like this in my entire life.
it's disgusting.
Yeah, so what happened I was upstairs cooking on Cinco de Mayo on the Blackstone griddle, making tacos for everyone. I ran out of cooking oil up top to spray on the grill to fry the tortillas. I'm not a professional chef. I don't know how to operate under high pressure.
You portray professionalism on Instagram.
I know, but
you
I
flex.
so
You talk your talk, but you
Yeah.
didn't walk the walk.
You
that
shouldn't
time.
leave the griddle, the Blackstone.
No,
you know what I'm
I
saying?
started freaking out.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I need oil. I'm out of oil. I see there's disposed oil from the Blackstone oil dripping off in this little metal canister. So I pick up the canister to go to pour it on the griddle real quick. I'm not thinking that this oil's hot. This oil is scorching fucking hot.
Oh my
Burned my pinky.
Scream.
Oh, no.
You held it in?
I didn't even drop the oil pan. I held it and put it back because I'm not going to spill the oil now. It's hot everywhere. So
Even
I took one
worse.
for the team. But my entire pinky was just...
Was it like the skin
Bad.
falling off, the whole shit?
no, that's like 3rd degree burn where you need
Yeah.
to go to the hospital. This
Yeah.
was 2nd degree where it just seized up and started bubbling up.
Where you're
almost
just
immediately.
disgusting.
Well, that's why.
Yeah.
That's why our clap in the beginning was so weak today because he was like, "Oh shit!" and almost
I'm
you
gonna
wanna
pop
it
this
and
fucking huge
splash all
blister,
over
yeah.
me. Disgusting.
Does that ruin your day? That's a day ruiner for me. Like,
You know what? No, I had the family over.
powered
We
through?
had the beers. I powered through. I mean, obviously, I was in a lot of
you
pain.
just wrap it up.
Wrapped it up, put some Neosporin, some gauze on it, and went back to cooking.
Nice.
Oh my god.
All right,
You're
man.
gonna
But no,
burn
took
like
the
that?
L for sure.
I've never been burned like that.
Not like this, I can assure you. This is bad.
That one's very bad.
Because I mean, like I've seen, like especially Melissa, like she's gotten some like really bad like curling iron burns, things that like leave like a little mark. But this is like a no joke. Drew right now has 6 fingers.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
On one hand,
It's like bubbling up.
He has that double pinky. Did they say when it's gonna? Did you actually go anywhere, or do you just like?
No, fuck
Like
no.
just sucked it up, dude.
You YouTubed it.
Yeah, where am I going to go?
What do I do? What do I do if my finger's about to fall off YouTube?
WebMD.
Yeah, there
It's
you
so
go.
sick.
Yeah.
I like it. All right, real quick, can you relate about this too? I feel like that once you hit a stride in your life, this is when things shift. You're officially old when you don't understand the new music that comes out anymore.
Facts.
Absolutely.
No matter
Facts.
what age you are.
Doesn't matter. Yeah.
If you're 25, 35, 45, when you start feeling more nostalgic for old music that you used to listen to and you get more excited than any new music that's coming out, I feel like that's when you technically have shifted to the next generation.
Or when in today's generation, like I'm a huge Tupac fan.
Yeah.
A lot of these kids coming up, they don't know any Tupac songs.
No.
Bro,
None of them. Their favorite rapper's Lil Drip.
Lil Xans.
I don't know if that's a real rapper.
LC 300 or whatever.
Lil Drip.
Guap Dad 4000.
Guap Dad 4000.
That shit is wild.
I think like when you realize your parents used to listen to music and they didn't understand your music. Like think about when we grew up. Tupac, for instance.
Sure.
Hip hop, rap. When you grew up, my parents were like, "This is the worst. What is happening right here?" Eminem was coming out too. This is terrible. And then like we were like, "Come on, what are you guys? You're so old. Like this is the music." And then you transition out of that real quick too. Now it's the new music coming out too. Don't get me wrong. Some of it's great, but a lot of it don't understand.
Dude, my mom like used to call it rap crap. She's like, "Are you listening to that rap crap again?"
Rap
I was
crap.
like, "Rap crap." She literally, so I literally, one of my buddies gave me a cassette of Mac 10 once. So I was like listening super low in the room. My mom heard it, literally snapped the fucking cassette in half. Was like, "Don't listen to this shit."
Mac 10, West Side Connection.
Yo,
like, okay,
the
dude.
thumbprint. It was like,
If you think that you're not quote unquote old or getting older, just think about this in your brain right now. And if you think about new songs coming out, and you're like, I don't even understand this. Guess what? You've
You're old.
officially transitioned.
Yeah,
Transition.
No, for sure.
Whatever generation you are is not the newest generation anymore.
The other part too is
Good job, boomer.
Usually you like the majority of songs. You go, "Oh, I don't like that one." Right? When you're older, you go,
It's
"What the
the
fuck is on?"
opposite,
It's
right?
opposite.
Yeah.
You go, "Oh, what's that one song I liked?" Right?
Yeah,
It's the
right,
complete opposite. Usually,
Ooh.
I actually like that one. What is that? Who is that? Oh, that's LC 5000. Whatever the fuck.
Young Flipper.
Young
Yeah.
Flipper.
Young
Yeah.
Flipper.
Yeah.
Young
It's
Flipper Dripper.
It's mostly just hip hop. A lot of other music is just fine forever.
Sure.
It all
Pop
sounds the
and rock
fucking
music,
same.
It's
I
once hip
lost
hop
my
transitions
horse.
to the next generation, you're like, I don't
And
understand
then the
this.
SoundCloud rapping is crazy. I feel like if you're a SoundCloud rapper, you're 16, 17, automatically you have to get face tats. You have to get face tats.
for sure.
And then you're certified. You can blow up.
I like that Little Skies, talking about new rappers, Little Skies had a quote where he was like, I got face tats essentially, so I had no other option.
Told you. Yeah,
I love that.
exactly.
So, all right, cool. I have to do this. I'm going to get face. It's kind of like us, right? We started the podcast. Like, let's spend a ton of money on equipment. That way we can't go back.
I want the best equipment in
Yeah.
the world. Jeff, we haven't even put out an episode. Doesn't matter.
So, if we quit, we feel really bad about it,
Yeah,
right?
for
You have to
sure.
really demoralize yourself to do like, damn, man, now I got to go interview with a sword on my face.
face tats and hand tats.
Yeah, can't
There
do
it
it.
is. Yep.
You're good.
And twisties. Everybody like these
Twisties? Oh, the
individuals.
twisties. Yeah.
Oh, right? The small ones?
Yeah, for sure.
I love it. Well, so now you know, guys, you can now relate. If you are officially feeling weird about new music coming out, you're transitioned. You're not cool. You're not
You're
new
old.
anymore. You're old. We talked about a lot of tech companies here. Let's dial back in real quick. Speaking of when we were younger, in game-changing tech companies in their prime that we grew up on, AOL and Yahoo,
Yeah.
were
AIM.
like the most important thing. Not to date ourselves, that sucks. But AOL, when we were in high school, was the way to interact with.
What was
friends.
your screen name?
Oh,
Do you remember it?
I know mine.
I had I think I had a basic one, and like my first one was like Chuggin' Rhino.
Chugging
Chugging
Rhino.
Rhino.
Yeah. And then I had one that was just like Tomastic 25 or something like that.
Oh my
Just a
god.
basic one.
My first one I had two.
And it
of
was
them.
like half caps and half not caps.
Of
too.
course.
Yeah, you know
down
what
lower,
I'm
down.
saying?
Yeah, for sure. My
What was
first,
yours? Vegas Dude for Life with a 4?
No, it was Drew,
LYFE?
It was Drew B DRUBEE 18769
So
You're
Drew-
lying.
Oh!
187 on a
Wait,
motherfucking
Drew-
cop.
and 69.
And then it's 69.
What's up?
I know. I think my chub was Chuggin' Rhino 69.
Drew
What's
B.
up, Drew? Because Drew Hill was big back then.
Yeah, hell
with
yeah.
Cisco and all that shit. It was DRU.
These are
This
the
is so
times, bro.
bad.
These are the times.
Let's go, dude.
This is so bad. So that
my
AOL and Yahoo was so important when we grew up.
I like how I'd have to say.
But yeah, what was yours?
No,
Lo?
what was yours, Lo? What was yours?
First one, Bala Playboy with an I, B-O-I.
Bala.
Bala Playboy.
Boy.
Right? And the
It's so
second,
bad.
and the second one, which kind of stuck for a long time, was Lowalicious.
Lowalicious?
Yeah, man. Lowalicious X5.
You.
Capital L.
I feel like you have to lick your
the
lips.
first
You have
one-
to lick your lips
The
when you say
first
that.
one you were embarrassed about. The second one you were way too confident about.
No, that's my
Lowalicious.
shit. Lowalicious.
Guys, if you want
Big crump
if
guy.
you want Low to change his Instagram to Lowalicious, just shoot him a DM right now too. We'll try to make
Lowalicious
that.
18769.
We'll try to make that happen for you.
I love
But
it.
somehow now in 2021, you would think that AOL and Yahoo would be completely and utterly worthless. Somehow they still sold for billions of dollars, except at a big loss. So Verizon making just stupid decisions. Somehow these big companies, man, they can just spend money on a whim with no regard for if it's going to work or not. They bought AOL. If you bought AOL in 2011, I could see that.
Yeah.
But buying AOL in 2015 for $4.4 billion and then buying Yahoo for $4.5 billion in 2017, what in the world were you thinking was going to happen? Were you like, hey, I'm going to buy this because I'm going to take back Google? You fucking high?
Oh, we're gonna bring back AIM. No, you're not.
Are you
We-
crazy?
We text each other now. We have cell phones.
I understand the AOL part, but you guys don't use Yahoo at all.
Wait, you understand the AOL part? Okay.
I don't. Yeah, I understand. Like, yeah,
Like, why is it worth
yeah,
anything?
it's
Got
worthless.
it. Okay.
AOL
Hold on,
worthless.
let me go back to your statement. What would I use Yahoo for?
So
Hold
the Google,
on. Do I still have an original Yahoo email that I
do.
use as my junk email?
Yeah, I do.
Like when I'm ordering something, I'm like, I don't want you to feed me emails. I'm going to put that in my Yahoo
Yeah.
email, and I'm never
no,
going to.
I was on the Hotmail tip for sure.
Oh, Hotmail.
Yahoo.
Okay, yeah.
So what? You still use Yahoo right now?
So
too?
I use Yahoo a little bit.
For what?
You're telling me in 2021 you don't have Amazon Prime and you still use Yahoo?
Yeah.
I'm not
No,
gonna
so
lie.
if you're Googling something, you Google it.
Yeah.
So what do you Yahoo?
Like,
Tell me what you Yahoo.
I like all the news stories and fantasy.
You don't
What?
use ESPN?
I use
Fantasy?
ESPN, but I use both. I use ESPN and Yahoo for fantasy.
My brain is blown.
Like you go to yahoo.com and look at the trending news stories?
Yeah.
You don't have Facebook or Twitter?
I use Twitter. No, but like, so literally, if I'm like,
Or
if I
Goo-
log in,
Goo- Have you ever tried Google News? It's incredible. It tells you exactly
no,
what you
I
want to know.
literally don't. Where the fuck do you find that? There's Google and there's Gmail.
Well, there's this really cool app called Google News.
Yeah, I
check
don't
it
use
out.
Google
Oh my
News.
God.
I just go to Yahoo's homepage. It's
Guys, you
all
might
right
have to have
there.
a technology seminar. The weird part is Lo is amazing with editing, incredible at Photoshop,
Great at everything.
audio, video, unbelievable graphics. But the internet part is like, he's still
I
stuck.
just got a notification. My Amazon Prime order just got delivered.
Yeah.
Wow.
I ordered it fucking this morning.
Well,
Come
I
on,
ordered.
Lo.
I ordered directly
He'll
from
Yahoo
Kip.
how Amazon
It'll be
Prime
here on
works.
Tuesday.
I don't understand. So how do these companies still keep changing hands for billions of dollars? Now, granted, there's some other media companies in here like TechCrunch that still work out. Maybe it's strictly because, and this is a private equity company who bought it, so they're obviously thinking that they can strip it down, repurpose it, and grow it again and resell it. That's the private equity way. Is there there has to be some value in it? I guess
The selling price was in the billions?
$5 billion total for
my
both.
God. Well,
$5 billion in total for both.
Is it the editors, journalism teams, and like the infrastructure of the actual news businesses that are in there?
Possibly. It could also be just data, right? Like, could you
Yeah,
imagine the
data,
amount
for
of
sure.
data that AOL and Yahoo has?
Probably
yeah, that no one
insane.
checks.
Yeah.
When's the last time you checked your Yahoo email address? The inbox.
I check it randomly. Like I said, if I use it as my junk email and I
Yeah.
need to go find something, like even Amazon, I have that all to my Yahoo because I don't want a zillion emails in like my main email that I actually want to interact with
Sure.
people on. Like if you put an email that's a Hotmail or Yahoo, you know you automatically got someone's shit email.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah,
My-
100%, 100%.
If someone's like, hey, can I have your email? And they send you that too, you're like, wow, I got like the burner version of an
The
email.
burner. Yeah, I
Yeah.
got the Hotmail one. It's Drew BUNLV at hotmail.com because it was Drew Belcher. I went to UNLV at Hotmail. I didn't realize that it says Drew Bunlove. Drew Bunlove at hotmail.com.
Drew loves the buns.
Stupid, Matt. I think at some point, if you're a tech company that grew to a certain level, you'll always have some type of value. It's just what is that
Shit,
value?
It doesn't even matter. It's
base.
just automatically in the billions.
Yeah, you
in the
automatically
billions.
because companies can repurpose some of these and relaunch them. It's happened many, many, many times before. So if you buy it at cheap, right, you essentially bought it half off from a few years ago, and they're combining them to become. It's only going to be known as Yahoo now, and then they can repurpose it, use all the media aspects to
Yeah.
obviously try to make it a little bit
Database.
better.
Everybody that has a fucking Yahoo
Flip it, make
email
a couple
address.
billion somehow. You know,
It's a rough life. It's a rough life.
it's wild though. Who made that decision to buy Yahoo for $4.5 billion 4 years ago?
Well, whoever did, they took a L on it.
Someone like Lowe as their advisor, like, yeah, man, this is where I get all my news from.
Hey, this is gonna be great, dude.
Genius.
We should totally buy this.
What the fuck's Google? Yeah, I'm a 7-day shipping type of guy. Not
What are you
even
gonna use? Bing?
No, that Bing and Yahoo are pretty much synonyms.
I have to type in my name and my address, my credit card number every time I make a purchase. It's not just autofill from Amazon.
Yeah, Google.
My phone autofills. Thanks.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking that we might buy Amazon Prime for low for 1 year,
Just to see.
and then have him just use it and be like, "Damn, I bet fucked up so bad.
Dude, fucked up so bad.
I lost the lost
yeah,
years."
you guys
of the
like go to
years before.
Target instead of, or do you just go Amazon?
For what?
For what?
Anything. What are you buying on there?
There's
I don't
certain-
buy shit you can buy on Amazon.
Target's somewhere that you go to if you need to waste your day. Amazon is something where you're just like, wow, I need something. I don't feel like going to get it. Here, I can order it at too. Or, hey, I wonder if this exists. You put it in Amazon, and there's 7 of them.
There's 7 of them. Different ones.
Yeah.
Take your pick.
And they say, hey, would you like this delivered by lunch, dinner, or tomorrow morning? You know? I'm like, okay, I'll take tomorrow morning, please.
You got it by breakfast.
I did get it by breakfast.
Crazy.
Crazy.
All right. The breakup heard around the world. Bill and Melinda Gates, $130 billion divorce.
Insane.
Yo, the memes were incredible this week.
I have never seen so many young people talking about banging 60-year-old people.
Yeah,
Oh, they're about it, bro. If you
Everybody
got
shot
money,
their shots.
if you got money, you got bitches.
Easy.
Easy.
Easiest way to get bitches.
What does Bill and Melinda Gates do single? Like, truly, honest question. They're now 60-something years old or whatever. They're worth a gazillion dollars. Melinda Gates will be worth, $40 billion in a few weeks. Bill Gates will be worth $100 billion, whatever. What do they do? How do they go for the rest of their life? Truly.
Like, you can't test the waters when you're Bill Gates. Like, what do you sign up for fucking Tinder and or you're swiping on shit? Like, there's no possible
he
way.
has a verify account, like it's Bill with a check mark.
Bill with a check mark.
No last name though, just says Bill.
William
Bill
Gates.
Yenair. That's my fucking
Yeah.
name on Tinder.
Wow, that was good.
Ooh.
Was that good? You guys fuck
Capital
with that?
B, low
Hey,
I,
let's
2
go.
capital
That would have been Bill Gates AIM.
Yeah, you know
For
what I
sure.
mean? Bill Yenair.
Billionaire. Read about it.
But,
I love it.
Like, you can't test the waters. Like, how's Bill gonna really find someone new? Now, if Bill just wants to go out and just bang thotties, that I'm for.
Do they go on Raya?
Yeah.
Like the rich people?
The one in L.A.?
Yeah, Raya.
Dude,
No,
I
not at
I feel
all.
like they have such a big circle of other rich people that
Yeah,
he'll
yeah.
just start testing the water and just bang. Or, like I said, if he just wants to bang some IG thotties,
He should, though.
slide up in
Can
that
you
DM.
imagine, like,
he
Bill in
totally
Vegas
should.
going crazy?
He
Bill-
totally should.
Bill and Melinda Gates are meeting people at like charity galas or whatever, like country club back room style.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying. But Bill just needs to test those waters and get a little nasty.
He needs to go to Vegas and Miami.
Come on.
Oh my God.
What if
Could
you
you-
were at Wet Republic or Encore Beach Club and just Bill Gates was just casually in a bungalow?
Yo, with like 20 atmosphere models. Oh my God.
What if Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos joined forces and were like, hey, cool, let's go out.
Let's squash all the beef, anything.
Let's
we'll
go out.
team up. Fuck
Bruh.
Elon Musk. And let's just go bang thotties.
Yeah, because Bill and Elon Musk, they hate each other.
Hey, but Jeff Bezos' chick, his new chick,
Lauren
is
Sanchez.
hot. She's hot.
Lauren Sanchez.
Yeah, way too hot for fucking
he
Jeff
didn't-
Bezos.
He didn't get single. He was already making moves, and he
Yeah.
divorced because he was already
Yeah.
found someone else.
Hey, but Bill's
Upgrade.
next chick, or chicks, plural, they're about to be certified baddies.
Can you imagine?
100%.
The story like Bill Gates knew. Like I feel like Bill Gates though needs someone already impressive outside of like George Clooney, right? George Clooney went through the phase of,
dude.
of hooking up
Oh
with
my
everyone
God.
on earth. He was like the bachelor of the world. George Clooney could do no wrong. He could date a million girls and everyone was still all about George Clooney forever. And then he married
A saint.
His
A
wife.
fucking
Sure,
saint.
sure.
Who's
Yeah.
like an absolute more impressive. I love that when they were at the Oscars one time too, and they were making fun of George Clooney by saying like his wife is a international philanthropist.
Yeah,
she's a lawyer to like all these
Yeah.
countries. She's part of like United Nations or whatever.
Yeah.
And tonight we're giving George Clooney a Lifetime Achievement Award. You know? Like, it's like what is going on?
How was your night, babe?
Yeah, he needs someone like he's gonna find like like George Clooney did,
Yeah.
like an incredibly beautiful, wildly successful
Yeah.
person that everyone was just like, oh my god, this makes so much sense. George Clooney's gonna find that. He's gonna
No,
like,
he's not gonna find it. She's gonna find
Yeah,
him.
she's gonna
No,
find
yeah,
it.
for sure. for
She's
sure.
gonna fucking find him,
She's like, "That's
plot,
it."
and get her way in with Bill
100%.
Gates.
yeah, and it's gonna happen in some extremely rich only place,
Oh yeah, rich people.
Yeah.
only.
Lake Como, St. Bart's,
Yeah.
Seattle,
Seattle.
You know what I mean? Like
Seattle.
Seattle, something crazy. Well, yo, shout out to
Puerto
Bill,
Rico.
and shout out to any dudes, trying to get with Melinda Gates. You know what I mean? Get out there. She should be billionaire too. They've already started transferring stocks apparently. Like
Yeah.
He did
billions of-
before the
Immediately, he
announcement.
did like
Yeah.
the 1.8 billion stock transfer, certified billionaire, just whatever.
Imagine
Easy.
Imagine
Take this little shit.
You know when you're that rich, obviously, like you don't go over your stuff all the time. Like you just have it, and
It's not even real.
Yeah, you probably forget a lot of stuff
Yeah.
you have. You have people managing your stuff. Imagine going back and looking at everything that you own and just like remembering, like, oh my god, wow, we still have that Lake Tahoe place. That's 18,000 square feet. Like, damn, I forgot about that too. Or it's like, oh yeah,
We've not been there in 12 years.
Yeah, it's gone up 40%. Oh shit.
yeah, right. We still have that small country or whatever.
No, yeah, you had it right. Small country.
Small country.
We still
yeah.
have that
You
small
want that
country.
island? The island?
What's it? Larry Ellison.
Yeah.
He owns like 90% of Lanai.
Lanai, Hawaii.
What?
The island.
The whole island.
You didn't know that?
How?
Yeah.
He owns like 90% of the entire
Just all the
island of
land.
Lanai.
Yeah.
Everything.
It's a joke.
Everything.
And then Mark Zuckerberg has like 120 acres on like Maui or Kauai or some shit.
So
Mark
half the
Zuckerberg
fucking island too?
slowly apparently becoming one of the biggest landowners in the U.S.
Yep.
He's buying all sorts
All
of
the
stuff in the
farmland.
Midwest.
Yeah.
All the farmland.
Jeez.
He's seeing
He's
15
he's
years
plotting,
down the road.
bro.
Yeah.
He's-
There's silos down there.
Yeah,
for
yo.
We're over here trying to buy Dogecoin. He's like, bro, I'm buying the entire Midwest.
Facebook gets mad about everything when he launches like Facebook farming.
Oh,
and he's
yeah.
just gonna be like, "Hey guys, now we have robots making your corn." Everyone's gonna be like, "Fuck!"
Yeah.
All
Oh,
We own
farmers?
all the
Bye.
corn in the Midwest.
Hi guys,
sorry.
I bought Missouri, Arkansas. Yeah, I bought them all.
R2-3-2 and Lil Drip are the robots farming your corn now.
Well, 100%. All right, shout out to them being single. Good luck, billionaires. It must be wild to date as a billionaire. You know, first date must be
How
incredible.
much, like, just cash flow? Like, what's it? Like, if you spent $1,000, you just didn't even see it. It's too far on the right
Bro,
side.
$1,000.
Like, if you spent that on accident,
Bro, if
like,
he
oh,
spent $1 million,
$1 million,
he wouldn't even see it.
it's so crazy.
Bro, he's worth 160 billion.
Think about this.
know.
You know when you
But
go.
what's it like in his Bank of America or like mutual?
No, none of that is cash. Like,
yeah, it's
like,
all
he doesn't
yeah.
really have access
It's
to
an
any
equity.
other probably.
I
Doesn't
wonder how
even
much
know.
he sits on in cash. What do you guys think he sits on in cash? Just
Personally?
daily, yeah, daily
Like in his checking account.
checking account. Like not in assets, not in stocks,
know.
not in whatever. Like what's in there? 10 mil?
No, checking account?
Yeah, checking
No,
account.
that's like the dumbest thing ever. I mean, probably maybe
Yeah, half a mil maybe?
Yeah, a couple
$100,000.
100,000.
Yeah. Because anything else that
Yeah.
you could possibly want, you could have wire transferred in 2
Yeah.
seconds.
It's just
know
so
what I mean?
crazy.
Yeah, it's great. Think about him.
Well,
him-
let's just say he for sure has a black card. All right.
But
No,
like,
of
but
course.
him's. You know when you buy stuff that you don't think about money wise, right? When you bought Starbucks this morning, that
Yeah.
doesn't register in your brain. It's
Yeah.
like, oh hey, I just spent $10. I need to
Yeah.
minus that in my
Yeah.
my account, right? Whereas like if you bought something that's $5,000, you're
Yeah.
like, oh well, okay, that's $5,000 less in my account. I
Yeah,
know
for
that.
sure, for sure.
For him, it's like okay, you know, like if you spend $100,000, like okay, like I did spend $100,000 yesterday. Wait, hold on. Was that yesterday? Was that 2 days ago? I don't remember.
Yeah, that's fucking
I
dark.
did buy a $380,000 Ferrari.
But, see,
I think.
but that's what I'm saying.
for my
that-
assistant.
you don't think there's like a
Maybe.
million just sitting in there? A
in
million?
his checking?
In
no,
his checking?
No, there's no way.
He probably has his own banking like system. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Like he probably has his own banking system. It's probably all just like the amount of money his money's making every day is more
Yeah.
money than most people make in a
yeah,
year.
You won't even be able to spend it.
Crazy.
Yeah. His Amex rewards is probably his whole.
And the amount that they've given away to charity and shit,
Yeah.
it's insane.
Yeah, they probably give away billions and make billions on top of that. They can't even give away fast enough. All right, let's go back to our weekly update on celebrity boxing because we have to. Our favorite topic, your favorite topic. It's not going to stop anytime soon. So the mixture of Logan and Jake Paul's mayhem with Floyd Mayweather, obviously being the king of like trolling in boxing, is literally the perfect recipe for this ridiculous drama to sell a fight.
Yep.
They had a small like get together in Miami to preview the fight. The first time
It
Floyd
was like the first press conference.
the first press conference that
Yeah.
Floyd and Logan would actually be together. Jake came and destroyed the whole entire
Stole
thing.
the show.
Stole a show. 100% stole a show.
First
No cap.
question I have though too is the numbers about the money are all over the place. Floyd mentioned in an interview with Barstool about $100 million.
There's no way.
I feel like he's just now like throwing numbers out.
There's no
He's
way.
obviously making a lot of money, but we did the Jake Paul fight did $75 million, 1.5 million pay-per-views. Okay, that's total.
Yeah.
So you're saying that he's going to make more money? That's impossible.
I don't think that number is accurate. Not even close.
What do you think?
Floyd is not making $100 million from this fight. There's no one on the fucking undercard for one.
What's the number? 50?
Guaranteed? Probably 50.
Nothing's guaranteed. I'm saying with the profit that he's going to make from the pay-per-views, approximating the pay-per-views.
Probably 50. What did he make with the Conor McGregor fight?
100.
Yeah, I heard he made.
It
100.
was a little over 100, I
100,
think,
yeah.
right? This isn't even going to come
But
close to
that
that.
pay-per-view, I think, sold like 3 million.
Yeah.
like something crazy.
So that Jake posted that top 10 list or
Yeah.
whatever, and like the Connor was like 7th on the list or something like that of all
2
time.
million, yeah,
And then number 1 was Floyd and Manny Pacquiao.
that one was crazy.
That one was like
That
absurd.
was the glory days.
Yeah.
And then so Jake Paul stole the hat right off of Floyd Mayweather's head and screamed "Gotcha hat." Immediately had or did a TikTok beforehand saying he was going to do it. Immediately had merch ready to go and got a tattoo of "Gotcha hat" on his leg right afterwards. Is this like the craziest troll? Is it the most disrespectful thing you can do to somebody?
This guy is the content king at the moment. Him and his brother just controlling and running shit and honestly making fun of all these boxers,
Yeah.
UFC stars, and they're doing a great job doing it.
I think
They're
they're doing
fucking
great.
crushing it.
Yeah. I don't think it's that. It's not even that disrespectful to grab somebody's hat.
I think so,
Kind of
100%.
is.
Take somebody's hat.
If you're like squaring up on someone face to face and like doing like a showdown, and someone grabs your hat off your head, especially if your hair's not done. You see Floyd. What's Floyd doing? Is he growing his hair out? Like, why does he look all grummy like
The
that?
Floyd was crazy. And look, we all think Floyd's still going to win.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on.
No question.
For sure.
But we're all still huge fans of Logan Paul too. I think it's going to be a great fight. But I think like the disrespectful playground shit, like when someone would like, what's that on your shirt and flick up and hit your
Yeah.
nose. Like when you're a grown ass man, that's as disrespectful as it gets. Like if you're beefing and you do some playground stuff, I feel like it's more disrespectful than getting punched in the face. It's like kind of like, would you rather get punched in the face by someone properly or get like a backhand slap?
Ooh, like your dad just like shut the fuck up.
Yeah, like a true
No, knock me out.
Yeah,
Knock my
punch
teeth
me in
out
the
right
face.
now. Punch me in the face.
Like if you reached
Break
up and-
my jaw.
If you reached up and we were like talking to each
Yeah.
other and you just went, you know what, Lo, what? And I just backhanded you, it would be
No,
like,
it'd be all. I'd murder somebody.
right, that's
Yeah.
disrespectful as
Yeah.
shit. But now everyone's talking about it.
Everyone, dude.
Every-
These guys are content kings, dude.
Yeah,
They know
for sure.
exactly
They know
what
what
they're
they're
doing.
doing.
Everything is premeditated to a fucking T, and they're so good at it. They are so good at it.
You were saying that you thought Floyd knew about it before.
I think Floyd knew about it.
I
I think he knew he was. Gonna
No,
do
I don't
something.
think he did.
I say 100% he did not know.
Yeah,
about
no
it.
way.
I just think the way
I think that's the reason it blew up.
No, I think the way his whole team reacted around it, right? Like his assistant, who I love, she's there just filming. Everybody just filming and going down.
Because they're supposed to be talking back and
no,
forth.
but
They want that
but even when the
footage.
hat gets snatched, they're all very like, and like the big security's like, come on, guys. Like,
They
you
like
know.
tackled him.
Well, they
But they're still
tackled him. They
smiling
also
and,
he
like-
also got a black eye and a busted lip. But I don't
But like, I
think.
think if it was serious and like Floyd was like, if he didn't know, they can murder that dude.
No, but
they
again, but
wouldn't
they're-
because they have a fight.
They can't because they have a fight.
yeah.
no,
you know?
the security guards, Jake Paul's not fighting.
Yeah, but they're not gonna beat his like they can't start like stomping on him in a public event. Like it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, no.
But and the way they kept letting them come back together and going away and come back. If shit was real, they're pulling Floyd out and they're pushing Jake's ass all the way the fuck out.
I
of there.
disagree.
Yeah, I don't.
You let them keep going
so.
at it? No.
I don't
chance.
think they let him. I think Jake was milking it for all that it was worth, and I think it was premeditated on Jake's side,
Everyone's
No, of course
talking
Jake
about
knew.
Jake Paul instead of Logan Paul,
which is interesting.
and that's exactly what I think Jake wanted. Jake's crushing it, dude.
Yeah, Jake's
Jake
crushing
is
it for
absolutely
sure.
crushing it. And then getting a tattoo immediately after, like that shit's forever. God damn it.
He knows. He knows. We talk about the undercard. So
No cap.
Ochocino, no cap. Ochocino is apparently joining the undercard. Is
I saw
that
that.
is that a reality? The fight is 4 weeks away. 4 weeks. Can anyone prepare for a boxing match? And by the way, there's no opponent announced, and there's no other undercards announced at all.
He's not preparing for a boxing match though. Chad Ochocinco is one of the top 50 athletes in the past
for
20
sure.
years. He's already in shape.
He's
He's
already
ready
in
to go.
shape.
He's not going to go on and put on a boxing spectacle, but he'll put on some headgear and some gloves and go
who's he
a few
fighting?
rounds. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't
cares?
matter.
We saw the athletic Nate Robinson get smoked.
No.
Nate
Chad
Robinson's
Ochocinco's
not
way
athletic.
different.
Nate Robinson's
So-
what, 5'11"?
So you're saying that Ochocinco is
Like
just going to
5'7".
fight someone else who's a non-boxer but athletic and see them battle it out?
Yep. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a pro boxer.
Because like Jake Paul was training to be a boxer, and Nate Paul was just an athlete trying to be a boxer.
Yeah.
So you're saying like,
But
Ochocinco's like, hey,
Ochocinco-
I'm athletic, I can try to box. So let me find someone else who's athletic and you're gonna try
The
to
thing
box.
with
Let's see
Ochocino
it.
though is he has history boxing. He used to box with Floyd and what's the other dude? That Floyd's like the guy that was supposed to become the next Floyd.
Adrian Broner?
Yeah.
Broner.
They used to actually box.
AB. Yeah.
Like Chad.
Well, I mean,
I watched the I Am Athlete about it. That's why. When
They
he
better,
announced it,
I mean,
he
I
filmed
love
out
the
some
hype
of
that they're doing it, but they better make the show. I mean, a pay-per-view is like 3 hours long.
Someone said,
Yeah.
what if it's Terrell Owens?
No, that's his boy.
I'll give a fuck.
I don't know.
For some money?
I love T.O. versus Ochocinco.
Come on. Come on. They're like
That's great.
similar build, same height, same
I
weight.
hadn't heard that. That's great.
That'd be cool. I'd watch it.
Played in the same era, both fucking icons,
I love
both
that.
super athletic. Throw some fucking hands.
I love that.
Similar reach. Like, bro, who you gonna box? You know, box me? Chad should kick my ass.
I love that.
But them two,
dope.
come on.
It was Ochocinco and Deion Sanders line up every single time they see each other. Deion.
Yeah, Dion's way older though.
Yeah, I'm saying, get in the ring, bro. Let's do it.
Nah, he's old.
yeah,
bro.
it's
He's
too
old.
old.
Maybe maybe someone who's like half in and out of the league who was like, what about Des Bryant? He hasn't been picked by a team yet. Maybe do a quick boxing match for the season.
Des is good. I like that.
Des, super athletic still, was
See,
in the
I
league
think
last year.
Ochocinco and Terrell Owens.
I think T.O. would be great.
That's
I'm
like a
saying.
great fucking matchup. They're
Yeah.
both huge names.
I like that.
Yeah.
Can we make that happen?
I
That'd
mean,
be sick.
Wait, were we the first ones that just came up with that?
Did we just make a match? We're matchmakers?
There's no way.
they better do something because nothing else is happening on this
Yeah.
fight. We need that. I mean, look, everyone's going to order it, but there has to be some other entertainment. Nothing else has been announced.
Yeah, but we talk about $50. Take my money.
Yeah, easy.
Take my money.
Easy.
Yeah, I'll buy it, but I want to
Yeah.
be entertained. I want my $50 to have more value. Like,
Yeah.
give me more value.
I want more, like the Triller fight.
Yeah, I just
Make it like Triller without the Trillerness.
Even if I hate it, I want to be able to make fun of it or enjoy it. One of the two.
Yeah.
But
It's gotta
just
be
do
one.
something. All right, big Vegas news. The Palms was sold to San Manuel Band of Mission Indians for $650 million. New player in the streets. What do you think?
I mean, I think they got a great deal on it.
Yeah,
I mean,
of
didn't
course.
they remodel it for $600 million?
Yeah.
I actually think it was a great deal for everybody because honestly, it could have gone for in a much opposite way because they need to get it off their books. And I think Red Rock focusing. If you guys don't know, Red Rock Resorts, which owns a lot of local casinos, is the one who owned the Palms. They now that they can focus on the casinos off the strip, I think is a great move for them because they're crushing that.
Oh yeah, that's their market. We've
Yeah.
talked about it many times on the podcast.
Yeah.
The Fertitas, their bread and butter is that station's
yeah.
local feel.
And they said they want to do a new one in the Southwest. 215 Durango.
Yeah, 215 Durango.
They just announced they're going to buy plot of land because there's no casinos on that area in Las Vegas.
Yeah, that'll do really well. Southwest is booming.
Yeah.
The Sky Canyon, where I live, is fucking super booming.
Yeah. What are they going to do to the Palms to really change the game for that?
Like, are they going to keep everything? Like all the fucking
The art-
crazy
no,
artwork?
the art's out.
Like,
The art's out for
crazy-
sure.
They took out all the art.
They took out everything?
I think from what I've
The
heard,
big demon statue's gone.
Yeah.
Well, no, I know that, but I'm saying like
From-
in
from-
the,
from
the
what I've
casino
heard,
floor and everything.
that-
like
That
the
was all
shark and shit.
Fertitas.
Yeah, that's all Fertitas, but I heard that the art that they actually had, this isn't a bad deal for them too, because the art they bought for the Palms has actually appreciated a crazy amount, and the art's all theirs.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
So they're selling the building to these guys, and they're keeping all the art. And it's actually appreciated a bunch of money.
Damn, I don't know what they're gonna do because like now there's absolutely zero reason for the younger demographic to go to the Palms.
Yeah, but
I think if you
the
find
casino,
an angle, there's always a way for one of these casinos to.
They
do
tried.
okay.
They tried. I thought Palms when they brought on the
No, they
the
they
new
found-
team. I thought it was gonna crush. Did you think it was gonna crush? No, truthfully,
the Palm, no.
I thought it was gonna do
I
well.
didn't think it was gonna.
I think when it launched, Palms did an incredible job of making it as
They
most
crushed it.
well known as you possibly can. It was just difficult to upkeep over time.
The normal tourist coming to Las Vegas that's staying on the Strip never even knew it was there.
I'm
Yeah,
saying
facts.
there is another niche. There is a niche out there. If they find it, is question mark that makes the Palms work. I don't know what it is.
But it's interesting because the Indian casino gambler, right, or that has like loyalty to those, like the pachangas, all that kind of stuff. This is their demo.
Yeah.
they own Pachanga. Hey, Pachanga crushes it too.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, they crush
Amazing.
it.
I've stayed there multiple times
Yeah.
too. And San Manuel's nice too. I've been there. It's nice.
Yeah, it's
It's a
dope.
nice casino. I think you might be right. Actually, that might be a cool demo for that.
And now they have somewhere to go because they used to partner in with some like, oh well, you can go to all the Hilton resorts because they have the same kind of tie-in
And now
or whatever
they
it
can
is.
send
Now they
it
go,
right
oh,
there.
all my my San
Your
Manuel people,
benefits, your
benefits are
rewards.
all going to the Palms. So now you
Yeah.
can go to Vegas too.
Do you think they change the name or keep it Palms?
I think they keep Palms.
Palms,
Keep it
yeah, keep
Palms?
Palms, yeah.
Because it's
But
not
it-
negative.
but
It's
that's
still
also like-
iconic.
But that's
right?
also like Mohegan Sun's in any casino too, aren't they?
Mohegan Sun's fire,
Yeah.
by the way, in
And
Connecticut.
They operate a lot too. Like Mohegan Sun does.
So wait, Mohegan Sun's
The
got to
one-
be the first Native American casino here in Vegas then.
They operate the one at Virgin.
Yeah,
right?
so that's gonna be the
Yes.
first one.
Yeah.
That was the break into Vegas, and now Samuel was
Well,
like,
now
"Oh
those coming,
shit,
yeah.
we're in there too." I
Interesting.
like that.
I like it too. Another big news. So Resort World is trying to be the Elon Musk of casinos. The future is here. They have partnered with Gemini, a cryptocurrency exchange, so patrons will be able to use their Gemini wallet on property. Is this the first of many of these types of deals?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the Winklevoss's one, right? Gemini?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Crushing it.
I think that
But it's like for me, it's like you're just
I think eventually this is going to evolve where you're not going to be able to have one similar to Jay-Z trying to only launch his music on Tidal and then eventually being like, okay,
Yeah,
this
yeah,
isn't
yeah,
smart.
fuck
I
this,
need
yeah.
to launch it everywhere. You can't have one wallet in there. You can't have just one wallet because anyone who has cryptos and they're not on that wallet, then they can't use it there. That's going to be frustrating. For them.
Correct.
Eventually, this will evolve for crypto to be used, but this is crazy. Like if now officially you can start using crypto in real life and you can do it through a wallet, you just scan your QR code
gonna
or
boom.
whatever it is.
No
It's-
middlemen, no fees,
it's,
no anything.
It's now not
What's-
stopping.
What
This is
the hell is the
unstoppable.
difference? It's basically like getting a check cashed. That's all you're doing. You're getting a currency exchanged. It's the
Nope.
same shit.
No, because you're not keeping it at a bank. You're making money. Your money's moving in huge amounts.
But
You don't
once
have to pull it out.
But no, but to play. So I'm gonna go to Resorts World and I want give me 10K in chips.
Right.
Right. Same thing. Here's my $10,000 check. Give me the chips. It's the same thing.
It's not the same thing too, because that $10,000 is worth $10,000. What if the they're banking that the $10,000 that they're going to take is going to attract people who have it in crypto, and there's a possibility that $10,000 could be worth $11,000 tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, or
But
so can the peso.
But I
right?
think
so
what
can the
Lowe is
Mexican peso.
asking-
It doesn't move as much as this.
What Lowe, I think, is asking, and which I'm going to ask, is how does the transfer happen? Like when you check into the resort, you say, "Oh, I want to use my crypto from here's my Gemini wallet." Do you make a transfer right then of say $10,000 to spend while you're at the resort, and you get like a player's card with $10,000 on it?
It's not going to fluctuate. You're going to get it at this exchange rate, and it's stuck.
Correct.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to fluctuate
Like you can't just scan your phone and be like, you know.
No, I think
right now I got fucking extra $10.
I'm sure they might have a moving rate or whatever, just like a line. Look, a line in a casino for sports games moves minute by minute.
Yeah.
Why couldn't a currency? You know what I'm saying? You could be in line to go get a game at -1, and then I could get to the to go put it in, and it could be -1.5.
Yeah.
Why could this not change like that too? And if it was a broad spectrum, like, hey guys, you can use all this crypto on this property through Trust Wallet, through Gemini Wallet, through Coinbase, through all these things, then it would be difficult.
Yeah.
If you're using one mechanism only, Gemini Wallet only, they have something that goes through, they understand that. You can go in and pay. I think they'll figure out the back end. It's just if people with that wallet are going to want to go use it. I think it's just the beginning.
Yeah.
It's now officially, we talked about this like a year ago, like wondering if it's really going to be here. It's now here, and that's not going away. It's like over now. This is officially.
This is the question. Do you think it's smart for the casinos to take this?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
1,000,000%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just because of the hype, or do you think because maybe it'll appreciate? What if it depreciates?
I think it's going to be a moving target, but over time, they're going in the right direction.
They're just going to hold it forever
Yeah.
and sit on it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just a question.
And not to mention, now you can make more money on your crypto sitting there than you can with cash.
12% a year.
12% a year. So if you have a ton of crypto in your wallet, you can put it in a wallet that just makes you a ton of interest. So these casinos can now, if I'm taking $1 million in cash, I'm going to make more on that $1 million in that crypto, even if it's fluctuating, than I would on the cash that I'm sitting in.
But then how do they pay their shit?
How they pay their
If they just want to sit on crypto and just accept all this crypto, it's like, bro, the casino has bills to pay.
It's a small amount though. It'll never be the majority. It'll be a small sliver. So why not start taking that small sliver? And it's a marketing tool, right?
And growing it.
They got another headline.
I think it works, and it's a great marketing tool for the next 18 months.
Really?
For 18 months.
I think it's backwards. I think this is the first one, and it's going to get even bigger.
No, I think
and
people are
crazier.
going to do it, right? But I think they're going to start going, oh, well, that was whatever.
It's interesting because
It'll fizzle.
all the Bitcoin and crypto experts, that you know how Bitcoin goes in waves. They say at the end of this year, Bitcoin's supposed to have a huge correction. and
September,
crash down.
October is
Yeah.
gonna crash down.
But when that correction happens, say they're holding $40 million worth of crypto.
But these
or
guys
whatever.
We got to sell all our shit boys and buy in September.
These guys have so much. They're not thinking in terms of years. They're thinking in terms of a decade. They're thinking in 10 years from now.
Yeah, that's-
what if I'm sitting in this too, and I was crazy enough to take Ethereum at $3,400, and now it's doubled my money. I made way more interest on it over time, and I attracted all these people now who don't want to transfer their. Because think about this: if it costs a customer way more money to same thing that Eleven's doing, right? It costs them so much money to take that money out of crypto to then spend it. I'm now saving that money if I can use it directly. So it's saving me money, like, oh, wow, you take crypto? Because I have $1 million in crypto and I only have X amount in cash. Now I can only use my cash here. Now I can use this.
But like, if you're looking at this long term, right? Too, right? The stock market doesn't always go up, right?
Agreed.
Once single stocks don't always go up. Some crash, some go bankrupt, right? There's things that happen to specific companies.
There's going to be
based on
enough
what
hedges
happens.
on this. Like, they'll take different currencies. There'll be enough hedges
Yeah.
where over time
But
they're going to win.
You're also betting on something that doesn't have a tangible thing to it, right? So if this thing starts to dip and then everybody's out for the
The
long term.
blockchain.
I think they know. There's no more like death dip anymore. It might dip in value and come up, but there's no more.
How do you know that though?
I think it's gotten to a point. now.
I think Bitcoin, Ethereum,
Yeah.
they've kind of solidified themselves, but
Yeah.
all this other like the Dogecoin,
No, those are day trading.
all that shit.
No.
That shit's no.
No, they're not. They're not accepting cum rocket coin or whatever. You know what I'm
Come
saying?
rocket! Oh my god!
Yeah.
Pancake twat. Dude.
Yeah, yeah,
Let's go, dude.
It's ridiculous.
There's always an explosion.
We're gonna have to bleep that out.
Yeah, for sure.
So some of these Doge millionaires are about to literally go to space. Jeff Bezos has announced his company Blue Origin is doing their first tourism space launch in July. Officially, in 2 months, we can go to space if you're rich enough.
So there's 6 seats, right? 6 seats with
Yeah.
windows.
So it's an expected $200,000 per ticket. For $200,000 each, 6 passengers will be shot 62 miles above the Earth into suborbital space, and you'll get a few minutes of weightlessness. You get to see the curvature of the Earth. Your brain will explode. You'll be in space. You'll be like, oh my God, I'm the coolest person. Maybe take a cool selfie. And then it parachutes.
Content's got to go crazy.
And then it parachutes right back down to Earth.
That Instagram geotag's about to be hot,
my
dude.
God.
Let's go.
Do you know, like, when you used to do like ride a roller coaster and you couldn't take a photo?
Yeah.
You needed to pay like $25 to get
For the
picture
screaming,
of you.
yeah.
That's what they're doing for
Do you
sure.
think like Blue Origin's like, hey, it's $200,000 to go. It's also $15,000 for a cool photo. No
Take
cameras
it home with
allowed.
you. No cameras allowed.
Yeah,
no
for
cell
sure.
phones.
Yeah.
None of that shit.
Extra cash. What do you think about this?
I think it's dope. I think
It's
cool.
awesome.
I think it's cool.
I'm the
I just
opposite.
hope it's successful and people go up and come down safely every time.
They said they're going to set up their team members first.
Oh, that they fucking better a couple times. Come on.
I'm the exact opposite. I when we talked about the space hotel, I want that. If I feel like the hardest part of going to space and coming back, and if you've ever watched any movie, seems like the launch. You're just at 8 G's, freaking out. Your insides are ripped. Your liver's through your heart. You know, like you can't feel anything. You're not trained for this. You just paid $200,000. You're just rich. Maybe you do a little training.
Yeah,
Obviously.
I'm sure you have to do a couple.
I'm saying it's not. You're not a NASA trained astronaut. You're just a dude who has 200 grand, and you go up there, and then you get a few minutes, and you come right back down. I'm waiting till they perfect it, where I can go hang in space. I want to see the Earth rotating for a couple days. I want to be in the space hotel. I don't want to go all the way up that and hang for like 3 minutes and then.
How long is the whole ride? Or how long is the whole thing?
It says you get a few minutes of weightlessness. Let's call it 5 minutes.
Okay. So it's like a roller coaster. All that waiting.
It is a $200,000 roller coaster.
It's a roller
yeah.
coaster.
You just go all the way up, and then you're like, oh my gosh. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's probably I can't imagine seeing the Earth.
They said
Like, that would blow my mind.
They said another company's already sold 650 tickets. They just don't know when they're going to do it. I think it was
Virgin Galactic, yeah. This is this billionaires trying to get to space
Yeah,
first.
this is just other rich people doing other rich people shit.
I'm sure this will sell out completely.
Oh yeah, yeah,
For sure.
No problem.
absolutely,
$200,000 to go to space real quick?
After the initial, 10 visits of their crew members.
All right, so like,
If they go 10 for 10 on sample
if you had the
launches.
opportunity, all right, the fifth one, it's comp for you, Drew. You going? Fifth one. Fifth one.
With 5 previous successful
No,
launches.
it's 4. 4 previous successful. You're on the fifth one. It's comp though for you.
Oh, free.
It's comp.
I'm gonna say no.
Oh
No.
I'm going.
I'm a huge advocate. I want to fucking go. I'm
Yeah,
going to space
I'm going.
sometime in my life. I have to max out everything that I
Yeah.
own, and my kid gets nothing. But I'm like, hey, but my dad went to space. That was tight. She'll get the $15,000 photo.
Yeah.
Like I said, I want to go to the space hotel.
But you're not gonna go the 5th time.
I don't think this is worth it for me to do to risk that much.
Not even if it's comp.
No, to risk that much to go to space for a few seconds, not worth it.
You're going low on the 5th one.
I'm going fifth one. If 4 have gone right, I'm going on the fifth one.
You are high as fuck.
If you're saying, hey Jeff, you get a 4-day weekend on space hotel,
Xanthan gum, fucking whatever they want to call it.
shoot me to space, baby. Let's go. That's worth it to me.
Yeah, I would do it for sure.
Yeah. I want to be up there. I want to be eating meals in space. I want to be chilling, But if I'm just going to go up there to be like, oh my God, this is crazy, then zoom right back
What
down
are
to
all
Earth.
the flat earthers gonna say now?
Yeah.
Let's go up and see it right now.
Yeah. Right now, let's go.
Right now, let's go.
Or this flat. All right, I'll
I got you a
prove
ticket.
wrong. Yeah.
Right now, let's
I got
go.
you a
Hey,
ticket.
no, hold on. Loser pays for the tickets.
There we go.
Ooh,
If it's flat,
hot.
I'll pay. If it's round, you pay.
You pay.
Pretty
like that.
confident in this bet. All right, we'll come back down to earth right now. I love that transition. Big, major, gigantic, huge deal for podcasts. DraftKings just paid $50 million for a 3-year sponsorship and distribution deal for Dan Le Batard's podcast. Even though I know Dan Le Batard, ESPN, huge personality. He has 2 monster podcasts. He made a statement saying DraftKings will be the reason our content will be incredible without a paywall.
Yep.
Would you rather get sold some ads or have really good product placement like DraftKings, obviously, which is more product placement, mentioning their lines,
Sure,
et cetera,
sure.
or pay for content that you really like and not hear any product placement or ads?
No, give me the ads.
Give me the
Give me
ads.
the
I
ads.
don't want to pay for your shit.
As long as they're on brand with what I'm listening to, give me the ads.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I don't care.
I think this is incredible. I think I think Barstool was probably one of the best purchases of all time from Penn Gaming now
Yeah.
at this point. They got their entire company. And then DraftKings now is paying $50 million for just 2 shows. Don't get me wrong. This is an arms race now for content. Shout out to us, people who make content. Any of you, there is an arms race now for content creators. Is this a huge move for them? I think you can spend it now knowing that gaming is only exponentially going to increase as states continue to come online.
There's still states to come. There's
still so many
sequence.
states to come.
Yeah,
so
for
many.
sure.
I mean, Penn National Barstool Sportsbook is launching 10 before NFL season starts.
crazy.
10 new states.
That's the race. Get it
So,
before football.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So you'll have this ultimate battle between BetMGM, WinBet, DraftKings, FanDuel, Barstool. Those will be like.
Well, I think what they're realizing
William Hill.
with the recent earnings reports that just got announced is that these companies are paying a ton to acquire customers.
Yeah.
Now, if you can acquire content pieces and podcasts or vloggers or whoever and get content for free in your company, it's easy.
It's
That's
just
that's a win-win.
It's just like tech, though. Like Uber continually has to spend a ton of money, but eventually they didn't eventually crash. Eventually, these sports gambling sites know that once they have someone who's sports gambling, they're there forever.
Yeah.
They're there as long as they can continue to provide great content, good deals, good lines.
And for the
good
most part, you're
structure.
not changing your app, right? So if you're a William Hill dude, you're not going to go, oh, well, I kind of want to use DraftKings now. No, once you're in, you're in.
You're loyal.
Yeah,
you're
why
definitely
change
loyal.
over?
Yeah. And I think it's interesting to see how important it is for people to hear it in a consistent way to make it not seem so forbidden. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Sure.
Like when I'm just consuming my regular content, my podcast, now that it's on ESPN all the time too. Like there's their daily shows that's sponsored
shows
by
all-
William Hill.
all about
They're
betting.
talking about
Yeah,
lines
yeah.
all the time. They're even doing those in-game secondary channels where it has the lines moving and
Yeah.
how everything's shifting. It's now becoming just way more. We talked about this too, like with the THC beverages. If you can just talk about it normally, it just seems like, okay, this is obvious.
Yeah, supernatural. I'm just going to crack open a nice little THC beverage and have a nice little sip. That's fine. But if I'm listening to a DraftKings or a sports betting podcast, I don't want to be fed a fluffy pillow fucking ad.
Yeah. I think so too, is that now it's just not just sports anymore. You're going to have just a lot of these like the Barstool sponsored Logan Paul.
No, Barstool did it the best because you have to understand when you're a lifestyle brand, you have so much better opportunity to get different demographics of potential consumers to
Yeah,
come into the market.
for sure.
If you're a sports podcast, for the most part, anyone
It's
listening
all
to that
sports.
is sports betting anyway.
But that's the low hanging fruit, right? That's what a company goes after first. That low hanging fruit, right?
Right.
Like let me go after people who
Sports
watch
bettors,
sports.
yeah.
Just sports. If
Yeah.
you're a sports fan, there's a really high probability that you are the closest person who could continue sports betting or start to sports bet. Versus like everyone else who's like a lifestyle person is like, okay, that's who we need to get secondary, right? Those are the people who are like, oh, you're listening to music? Cool. Just look at Vegas, right? It used to just be like, hey, let's attract gamblers. Now it's the people who go to the shows also gamble.
No.
The people who go to nice restaurants also
Yeah,
gamble.
now it's 60
The
to
nightlife,
70%.
daylife,
Everything else,
yeah, it's
30%
the lifestyle
gambling.
around it, and then they also gamble. Huge and major for any content creators out there. Like people are really looking for the best content creators now in the future. So put out good content.
Yeah.
Stop putting out shitty content.
Yeah, put out good content. Forbes came out with a most valuable teams list. Sports teams. Top 10, 3 in the NFL, 3 in the NBA, 3 European football, 1 Major League Baseball. You surprised?
I'm surprised that the fucking Dallas Cowboys are number one.
They've always been number one.
That
they're
makes no sense.
Trash.
They've been
Come
number one forever.
on.
Jerry
Come on.
Jones is the best business owner.
Yeah.
No question.
I've been to Jerry's World. That stadium is insane, and it's
He's always been ahead of his time when it came to the
It's
business
really
side of
crazy.
it too, and
Sure,
the marketing
sure.
side too. And they're
Well,
obviously the most sought after, the biggest draw, internationally recognized and known. They became synonymous.
This is the one thing I learned about the Dallas Cowboys that's really smart business wise. If you get the license for NFL teams, you have to buy the Dallas Cowboy one separate.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
So if you go, I want to license out NFL, whatever, you can't get the Cowboys. They have their own. It's really incredible.
That's
Jerry's a
what
flex,
fucking
bro.
Jerry.
It's sick,
That
right?
is wild. I didn't know that.
Yep.
Jerry's a
Absolutely.
flex. Jerry's a huge flex. But these teams have been just increasing in value in insane amounts. If you see some of the stories of like what Jerry Jones purchased, what like even Mark Cuban recently purchased the Dallas Mavericks for, it's just astronomically smaller than what they're worth now. For instance, the Las Vegas Raiders have increased 117% the past few years to $3.1 billion. The Las Vegas Raiders, formerly the Oakland Raiders, are the 29th most valuable franchise in the world of all franchises.
Of everything.
European football, Major League Baseball, basketball, NFL. That's unbelievable. But it's large in part to Raiders are one of 3 teams to double in value in the past 5 years because of new facilities. LA
Yep.
Rams, Golden State Warriors, Las Vegas Raiders.
Get that big, new, beautiful, shiny stadium, and you'll increase in value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, both of those teams kind of changed towns too, right? Like they went to LA from St. Louis. Raiders came here from Oakland. So new town, quote unquote new valuation, new stadium. It all kind of ties in together.
It's a big thing. Is this a bubble or are they just going to keep going up?
They've got to keep going up.
I mean, I think they keep going up, but I need the talent to now mirror the valuation. Raiders, come on, man. We got to do something. Come on, Raiders.
A lot of it, too.
Hey, Cowboys, too. You got to be pissed. Cowboys are trash.
But I think the value of teams, good or bad, of what they do, don't obviously make sense. Like the Knicks are on this list, right? Too. It's like they are.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It's iconic teams, which the Knicks are,
and they're culturally relevant.
Yeah, the Yankees, they're culturally relevant. The Yankees are the only MLB team on there, and I think the biggest difference for this is there's going to be a gap. I think the low market teams that people weren't thinking about besides the iconic ones are going to start gaining a ton of value.
Sure.
Like, look at the Minnesota Timberwolves, because for instance, population is just going up.
Yep.
People are consuming a lot of sports all the time. So there's now more ways to make money on it if you're smart enough to the route to market is better if you can do it properly. Like A-Rod just bought the Minnesota Timberwolves and their WNBA team for $1.5 billion. 1.5. The Oakland Raiders are formerly Oakland Raiders, now Las Vegas Raiders, are worth $3.1 billion already too. The Timberwolves are Golden State Warriors now worth over $3 billion. Like you could see how that team in 5 years, if done properly, could easily be worth. I think those the bottom end teams, but the lower end ones too, they're going to start catching up quite a bit. The top ones, I don't know how much more could they possibly be worth over time. Maybe they'll get to $6 billion, $5 to $6 billion. $7 billion. But the smart, like A-Rod buying it for $1.5 billion.
A-Rod's coming for those bees.
No, for sure.
It kind of sounds inexpensive.
If they move out of Minnesota, right, that thing instantly doubles.
To where? Vegas?
Las Vegas. Seriously, though. Like, honestly, like if you take a team like that somebody, and then put them in a city like this, they become culturally relevant if they're tied into the lore of Las Vegas, right? They might get a facility that they're going to double.
Yeah, I think even without moving, you're going to start seeing these teams. Like, look at the Dallas Mavericks, right? It's like, and all these secondary cities are starting to grow. Like we see now, especially like Austin, Las Vegas, Portland. Like crazy cities in Oklahoma or whatever. Like Montana, they're just booming because people are moving out of the San Franciscos. And San Francisco and New York will always be what they are. But now these smaller cities are gaining a lot more traction.
No, for sure.
Like probably a Minneapolis in another 5 years too is going to be like probably an incredible city.
Probably booming, yeah.
Yeah, like
or even you take that to a city that had a team like Seattle, right? You bring a Seattle team back to Seattle, or whatever. The valuations.
I know they just got the hockey team.
There's obviously cultural ties, right? There's past history.
Yeah.
The city's goes crazy for their team support wise.
Yeah,
the valuation's got to go up.
Do you think an NHL team ever cracks the top 10?
I for sure thought the New York Rangers would be on it. Or the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Or
they're not on it? The Toronto Maple Leafs?
Penguins?
Nah, Toronto, man. Toronto's huge.
Yeah, Toronto for sure.
No, they're not on the list. I think you have so do you think one will? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
Fuck. I mean, you know what? If the Knights win the Stanley Cup and keep doing well over the next few years, they might make the
So
list.
it goes like this. Number 1, Cowboys, $5.7 billion. Yankees, $5.2. Knicks, $5. Barcelona, 4.76.
All those are culturally relevant.
Real Madrid, 4.75. Golden State Warriors, 4.7. Lakers, 4.6. The fact that the Warriors are actually worth more than the Lakers right now is crazy. New England Patriots, 4.4. Giants, 4.3. Bayern Munich, 4.2.
Well, Patriots are going to fall off in the next 5 years. So
I don't know. They might just be grandfathered in the value. You know, the diehard Boston fans just and they're so culturally relevant now too. Like you said, the Cowboys were culturally relevant now, and even through a streak of 15 average years, have remained the most valuable franchise.
below average.
But look at those cities too, right? Those cities have super high cost of living, right? Those markets are humongous markets. How many New York teams are on there?
3:
You got the
Yankees, Knicks, and Giants.
It's got to be and then the reason San Francisco or the Warriors, it's got to be because San Francisco.
I don't know if an NHL team ever reaches in there too, because like you said, you still have like the Dodgers and the teams like that too aren't in there. And I'm actually surprised that more European football teams aren't on this. I'm actually surprised.
No,
I mean, I'm surprised they weren't number
Juventus
one.
I'm actually surprised only 3 are on there, and there's 7 American
I mean,
sports.
dude, Arsenal, Chelsea,
Yeah.
Liverpool.
Yes, I feel like it's difficult for an NHL team to ever eclipse those and some of
Right.
the other big Major League Baseball teams that are worth a ton of money. So we'll see.
Dodgers. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's crazy. All right, last topic, real quick. Know your celebrities, guys. An IHOP employee turned away Adam Sandler and it went completely viral. Now IHOP is trying to get them back. Apparently, all he wanted was some milkshakes. I don't think celebrities should always get famous treatment because the word celebrity, you come and go really fast.
Yeah.
But I think the foundation of the most iconic celebrities should always get to the front of the line.
Adam Sandler for sure.
You have to earn it.
On that list.
No, it's Adam Sandler.
For sure.
The Rock.
The Rock.
You know what I mean? Who else?
Oprah.
Jay-Z.
Oprah.
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beyonce.
Easy.
There you go. They should always just get IHOP.
But in his defense,
Tom Cruise.
or in IHOP's defense, he was wearing a mask. It's kind of,
Doesn't matter.
I'm sure Adam Sandler didn't drop his name.
Hey, sir, it's a 45-minute wait. Just do me really quick. Could you just lower your mask? Because I think you might be Adam Sandler.
I'm pretty sure you're fucking Adam Sandler.
Can I have a name for the reservation? Adam Sandler? Wait a minute. Wait, are you like Wait, lower the mask.
He obviously didn't get to that point, but you
Yeah.
should know. Like, so in big companies, they always give employees like a
Yeah, like a
The handbook.
executive.
Yeah, the executive handbook.
list of
Yeah.
everyone on there. Should there be an
Know what the CEO
an
looks like.
executive list, like a don't fuck up list for just the top, what do you say, 50? Let's say 50 celebrities that should always get, like if Leonardo DiCaprio walks
Give him a table.
into Olive Garden, you can't tell him to wait.
I can't say, hey, man, you can't have soup and breadsticks. It's not unlimited
Yeah.
anymore. No, for you, it's unlimited. And you
Adam-
can also have this seat.
You've been waiting in line for IHOP for 25 minutes. You really want pancakes.
Pancakes.
Waffles, whatever it is.
Whatever
You're
you
excited.
want.
Adam Sandler walks in. Do you give up your spot to Adam Sandler right now? Do you give up your table for Adam Sandler?
How long was I waiting?
20 minutes. That's
No.
it.
Sorry, bro.
Do I personally give it up?
Yeah.
No.
I'll tell him to join me.
No.
I
I'd be like,
You give up your table to
I
Adam
give it to Adam
Sandler?
Sandler.
you give up the table?
That's such a beta move.
Yeah, fuck
He's
outta
earned
here.
it.
No, fuck out of here, man.
Earned what?
Adam Sandler has given me enough enjoyment in my life for me to
Happy
give.
Gilmore?
I have done nothing for Adam Sandler. He has done so much for me that, hey, Adam, you know what? I've laughed at your comedy for decades. I would like you to have my IHOP table.
That's a
have my pancakes.
or no.
I'll buy him his milkshake.
No, you can come have lunch with me.
Yeah, exactly.
Or breakfast with me.
You just want a milkshake?
So you're not willing to give your spot, but you do think he should cut the line.
No, he should come join my table.
yeah, for sure. No, that's what I said. I'll buy you your milkshake. You come have a seat with me, bro.
Adam, I'd like you to meet my family.
This is my family.
You know what I'm saying? Milkshakes are on me. Let's just small talk for the next hour.
How's your day?
So what's up? Love your sweatshirt.
Yeah.
All right, I love that. That's amazing too, guys. Don't turn down Adam Sandler if you want a milkshake. That's the moral of the story too, or you're gonna go viral, not in a good way. Eat it, drink it, binge it. Let's wrap up the episode properly.
Let's do it.
My Eat It. I found this brand of sweet potato fries, and sweet potato fries
Are they air fried?
They're air fry 'em.
Are they frozen?
Yeah, they're frozen.
And it's a specific brand?
Yes.
What's the brand?
Alexia.
Where can you get it?
Smith's, Albertsons, Sprouts, they're everywhere. They are fire, super easy to make, and so bomb.
And you
So
air fry
bomb.
them.
Air fry them. Grab a handful, throw it in the air fryer, 10 minutes.
Yes.
I mean, I tried to make sweet potato fries during quarantine.
They're the worst.
Myself. And I had, because during quarantine, we just had so much time. So I was like, oh, cool, I'll get sweet potatoes. I'll chop them into individual little strips. I'll dry them out. I'll season them. And I made them. They were okay. They were all right. They took so much time.
Yeah, they were soggy, some were burnt,
They took so much time to do. Like it was the fact that to dry them out, put them in water, then dry them
Oh,
out,
yeah, that
and
ain't it.
season them, and olive oil and all this shit. And I made them, and I was like, okay,
Or you put them in your fucking air fryer for 8 minutes and you're
yeah.
done.
Or you can spend $5 and throw in my air fryer, and they're amazing, crunchy, perfect.
Yeah.
Boom. Alexia sweet potato fries. They have regular cut, waffle cut if you want waffle.
Oh, I love waffle
Yeah,
cut.
I've had both. I prefer the regular, but if
Okay.
you want waffle, you can. But unbelievable fire, and they have
Awesome.
they also have sweet potato tots, which are also
Oh
bomb
my
too.
God.
Are you a tater tot fan?
No, I'm a fry guy. I'm a fry guy.
I like tater tots. I don't like tots over fries,
Yeah, never.
but I'm a tater tot fan.
It's funny that tater tots are like an acceptable breakfast food, but if you're having French fries for breakfast, you're like a fucking like psychopath.
Yeah, or hash browns.
Fucking weirdo.
Or hash
What are you
browns.
doing?
Or hash browns, the same
But if
fucking
it's,
thing.
oh no, I'm having a tater tots. Oh, perfect. Yeah, no problem.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, what are you eating?
So I did this dinner the other night. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. No, 2 days ago. It's called Have a Little Taste, a series of dinners with all the restaurants ever at the Venetian. We did Major Domo. So the one thing at Major Domo that is absolutely incredible that I think everybody needs to try is the dessert. Beyond the huge rib and the big bread that everybody had, they take banana flambe and put Krispy Kreme donuts in it. David Chang is an insane man to
Is
do
it
this.
tableside?
It's
I was just about to
tableside.
ask.
Anything
I just about to
tableside,
ask,
man.
Tableside. So
If you're lighting some banana flambe on fire right next to me, $30, no problem.
Throw an extra
Bro,
20
they
on top
bring
of
the-
it, dude.
They bring
Doesn't
the
matter.
whole cart out.
Ooh,
Do
cart?
The
Yeah.
whole cart with the little
Does
burner
it
on
say
it.
table side on the menu so people know that?
I think it says cart. I think it says like
Okay, that's it,
Krispy
that's
Kreme donut cart.
Cart, you know.
Cart's the same
Cart,
thing.
you know it's coming to you.
So they make the caramel, they do the fucking banana flambe, then they take the Krispy Kreme donuts out of there, top it with ice cream, all on a plate. It's fucking incredible. So yeah, gotta try those if you hit Major Domo.
I like that.
That sounds fantastic.
You know what's
sounds
funny is that I
incredible.
don't qualify like hibachi as like table side, even though you're watching them do it.
No, they're cooking at the table.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not table side.
Yeah, so for some reason, if I know that things aren't being cooked next to me, but you're doing it in front of me, that's when it's worth value.
Yeah.
Hibachi to me, no, I'll pay regular price.
Regular price. That's
Yeah.
it. That's it. And maybe I'll slide the cook $5 afterwards, but that's it.
But they also do
it.
the.
I've seen all your tricks, guy.
Yeah, I've seen them all.
I've
I've
seen
seen
the
the onion volcano. Goddamn it.
What about carving table side? Do you guys like that? So like you're carving Peking duck at table side, or they're carving the big rib at Major Domo table side.
Yes.
They bring it out on the cart and they slice it for you.
The most luxurious tableside thing that I think that I love the most is when they do the salt baked fish and they bring the fish out from the salt bake
And they,
Milos?
they
do it,
dig it
they cut
out.
it.
Yeah, and then they fillet it.
You're just like, this is incredible.
Yeah.
Damn
They
salt.
crack it.
The sea bass.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Snapper too, red snapper.
Yeah.
Also, another one at East Side Lounge. I never did this, but I've saw someone do
At
it.
the Win?
Yeah, not necessarily not East Side Lounge. What's the restaurant right by East Side Lounge? The seafood one, not SW, but the other one.
Oh, Lakeside.
Lakeside Grill.
Lakeside, yeah.
Lakeside Grill. They have like really expensive lobsters.
Yeah.
And they'll cart around the lobsters to you, and you can pick which lobster you want.
Oh, Sebastian.
Yeah, like, and they're like they're the big kahunas though too. Like it's the flex lobster. Like
Yeah.
they're like a couple $100.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, I want that bad boy. You know,
I want that motherfucker.
that one's crazy.
And you get two little claws come out and the
Yeah.
little tail.
Where's the
God,
rest?
These are like the 3-pound
Yeah.
like behemoths. They're like enclosed in cases with numbers on them. It's pretty fucked up.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's wild. All right, what do you got? What do you?
So I mean, technically, this is gonna be an eat it, drink it, and a binge it. But I went to Crimson at Night, the new Red
Wow.
Rock, the new Red Rock
The
pop-up.
trifecta?
No, it's my eat it, but it could technically be all
Okay.
three. So it's Crimson at Night. It's the Golden Knights pop up at the Red Rock at Crimson. It's a wild experience, especially if you're a Golden Knights fan, especially since they're making the playoffs.
Yeah.
It'll be a crazy place to watch the game, but they have actual food. This is the first time that they have an actual menu to
wow.
order from. Crazy foot-long hot dogs, burgers, like they're traditional like bar style
Sports,
food.
yeah.
Bomb. Fantastic. So
like it.
it already opened, and go check it
How
out.
long is it running until?
Fuck, I don't know.
Then the playoffs.
Till they-
Probably end of
till they-
playoffs.
yeah,
Yeah.
They
Then the
lose?
playoffs,
Yeah, till they lose probably for sure.
Yeah, until the Knights are done playing.
Yeah, that's rad.
Yeah, right,
killing it.
we're winning. We're on track to win.
Crimson is crushing it with the pop-ups.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
job.
they're doing a really good
Good
job.
job, Twinsen. My drink it. We talked about this last episode, and I bought it. Can the THC seltzer?
Oh
you
wow.
try it?
Were
Yeah, I
you
did.
lit?
Were you high?
No. So I
No.
Melissa and I took a 10 milligram gummy one time too. Too much.
Yeah.
That was too much. I was zonked.
High.
These seltzers are 2 milligrams, too small. I feel like 5 is where you need to be. But don't get me wrong, it's like relaxing. That's like you feel nice and relaxed. It's nothing crazy. It lasts for a little bit. 2 is like a small, but they taste great. Only 35 calories. I had 2 back-to-back nights with like dinner. I was like, okay, this is like, felt a little like soothed, especially since I don't like consume like weed at all ever.
Yeah.
So I'm like, my tolerance is probably at like a fucking 0. Bomb though. Flavors were really good. Honestly, I recommend it. And I didn't know this. They're a Vegas company.
Wow.
Yeah, so shout out to Cann, CANN. They're available at I think pretty much all the dispensaries. I went to the source. So if you guys want to go check them out and you want like a replacement for an alcohol beverage or whatever, or you want an addition, go try it out. I think if you drank 2, you'd be nice.
You be nice? All right.
Yeah. Especially if you're a rookie.
Shout out to Abby from the source.
Yeah.
All right, what do you got? What are you drinking?
All right, so this thing blew my mind. I don't know how to even say the name right. It's what Lagunitas?
Lagunitas.
Lagunitas.
Lagunitas,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so
Delicious.
look, so they do a 0-calorie like seltzer water, but it tastes like hops. It's insane. You gotta check it out. It tastes like
beer?
It's like beer, but it's just literally clear water, right? And it's literally seltzer water. You gotta try it. The move is
So
though,
it's water.
it's water, but it tastes like hops. It's
So
like seltzer,
So O'Doul's.
but it,
So non-alcoholic
Okay.
beer.
Is there
a
alcohol in it?
non-alcoholic beer without the calorie or the colors.
exactly no calories, no colors. Zero. But what you do is
the
you
taste of
add
beer.
2 ounces of your favorite gin to it, and it's one of the most incredible gin and beer sodas I've ever had in my life. All right, so I did this at the Sand Dollar, right? My buddy Nate was drinking this, and he was like, "Yo," I was like, "What are you drinking?" And he literally was, "It's
A gin and Lagunitas water.
yes."
What
Hop
TikTok
water.
did you find this on?
Honestly, I
no,
can't
my
even
buddy
wrap
was
my
doing it.
brain around this right now.
So it's literally Lagunitas
Fruit?
hop flavored
Seltzer water.
seltzer water, right?
You go fruit in there?
No, and then I just put 2 ounces of gin. And you literally, it tastes like a gin and seltzer hop tonic water. It's the most insane thing ever. So I gotta buy them and bring them for you guys.
Why wouldn't you just do a gin and tonic?
No, because the flavor of the hop.
I actually like if I drink a lot of tonic because it's so sugary. I like get like heartburn kind of. So I like that if it tastes like that.
It tastes like it's incredible, and it's like 0 calories. So you get only the calories from the gin, which is probably almost nothing. It's awesome. Gotta try it.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know. Usually I can think of like, oh, okay, cool. I think I can know what that like the flavor could be.
It's incredible.
I can't even get there right now. So now I want to.
This is what it looks like. It's clear bottle. Says Lagunitas hop.
Hop water.
Hop water.
Hop water.
Hop water.
And then you put a couple ounces of gin there.
Hop
It's
2-0.
going crazy.
Okay. Bring me some.
Great move.
Bring me some.
I like that.
Now I need you to prove it to us.
Shout out to Nate Greats.
All right. What do you got?
Ube oat chata from Blooming Buns Bakehouse. I went and got some donuts the other day. They have it's like a horchata.
Yeah.
But
it's ube.
They use oat milk.
Love it.
It's ube oat chata. So
it's purple?
It's purple. Yeah.
I like it.
The ube is purple and it's oat milk and it's fantastic. And then they put ube.
Are you oat milk guy?
Fuck no.
No. That shit fucks up my stomach.
I don't like oat
bro.
milk either.
Nah.
Almond milk.
And then they put
can't drink that either.
big pieces of crunchy ube honeycomb on top.
Yeah,
so
I
you
like
get like that cool, nice feel, and then you get the crunchy pieces of honeycomb on top. It was great.
Where they get ube honeycomb? What? They got Filipino bees?
Yeah, they make it, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
Honestly, ube boba best.
This is better.
Oh, really?
This is better.
I'll
This
take
was
that.
so good.
Yeah.
I've been coming in hot with my binge its. I feel like this one is up there too.
Okay.
There's a WeWork documentary
I saw that.
on Hulu, and it's the story of Adam Newman. It is unbelievable. They actually got employees of WeWork to come and be interviewed. They behind the scenes of all these crazy WeWork getaways and weekends. Pretty much how much of a freaking crazy crook Adam Newman was, and how wild he was. How he got away with pretty much essentially stealing. It's an unbelievable story. If you really don't know the WeWork story and you want to get more into it, it's not that long either. It's like a normal hour and a half. It's so good.
Nothing ever happened to him either, right?
No, he got away with it.
I know, dude.
He got away with millions.
Oh,
I gotta check it out. Hulu?
Yeah, Hulu.
All right.
It's a WeWork documentary. Just type in
Dope.
WeWork, whatever. All right, what do you got?
We talked about this at the beginning of the segment, but I am binging all the new content on the Nike sneakers app, man. For if you love shoes, if you like kind of stuff.
Binging himself.
Yeah, so check me out for sure. No, but honestly, these little it's literally a minute.
I watched some of the other ones since I watched yours.
Yep.
I watched like the other people.
So all the episodes are put on there. It's super cool because it's super organic. These are actual people that are super interested in shoes, and they're showing off all their collections and their stories. Really cool to watch. There's literally 50 episodes of the first kind of series, which was the What You Got, the Grail's Tales. There's two episodes now, but it's cool to watch. So
like it.
I like that.
binging that.
What are you rocking?
TikTok, man. There's a fucking creator on TikTok, Wood, Fire, and Whiskey.
He's
He
great.
makes like crazy cooking videos. He takes a shot of whiskey before everything. The lighting, the editing, and just the camera angles he uses just draws you in.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to cook more. So
Yeah.
Wood, Fire, and Whiskey on TikTok.
And his what's it called? Like the rotation at the end?
rotation, yeah.
Yeah, or whatever it's
crushes
called.
it.
Yeah.
Absolutely crushes it.
That's the loop. The loop
Yep,
that he
the
does.
loop. It's
is-
always a loop.
Yeah, it really works.
I like how he shows off. Pause this. I like how he shows off the meat. Like he's like smacking the meat, doing all that kind of shit. Pause.
That's his move.
That's his move. But it's not like very like corny like Salt Bay. Salt Bay is like kind of
Salt
like,
Bae's is whack as
super
fuck.
like this dude's like this
guy's
shit's dope.
Man sexy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Dad bod, beard,
Yeah.
just
Beard
Wood,
and
Fire,
I like
and
that
Whiskey.
shit.
Grown sexy, right? Guys, thank you as always. At the Residency Pod on Instagram. Hit us up anytime. We'll see you next week.
Yeah.
We're out.